This is your Vancouver real estate market update for February 2020, and we're getting after it right after this. Hey everyone, I'm Craig Veroni with RE/MAX Masters Realty. I'm your local real estate agent here in Vancouver, BC. In today's video, I'm going to cover what's happened in the Vancouver real estate market through the month of January, what's coming that could affect that market, and a piece of technology that I'm utilizing to make your home selling and buying experience a smoother one. I shoot a ton of videos about what it's like to live, love, and own here in Vancouver, BC, so if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell as well so you can be notified the moment I have a new video out. I really want you to be able to stay up to date on all the latest tips and insights into the Vancouver real estate market so you can become an expert too. So let's dive into it. There was a 42.4% increase from the sales recorded in January of 2019 to those recorded in January 2020, and a 22.1% decrease in the homes sold from December of 2019. Looking at the broader view, last month's sales were 7.3% lower than the 10-year January average. So 2020 has begun with steady home buyer demand. On the supply side, we're seeing fewer homes being listed for sale than is typical for this time of year. In fact, they were 17.4% below the 10-year January average. I find these numbers interesting because they don't seem to match up or reflect the activity that I and many other agents are seeing in the market right now. In fact, the average days on market shrank by almost 30% across the board for most areas in Metro Vancouver, with West Vancouver being the exception. So what does this mean if you're a buyer looking to purchase a home right now or in the next few months? Well, you want to make sure that you give yourself the best advantage and strongest position when you're actually ready to make an offer. To do this, make sure you get yourself pre-approved by your bank or mortgage broker before you head out and start looking at properties. Know exactly how much you have to spend before you go out shopping. There is a difference between being pre-qualified, which simply gives you a general idea of what you can afford, and being pre-approved, where you go through the full process of a pre-approval. Most banks don't want to do this because it takes a lot of time, which is why I work with some of the best mortgage brokers around Metro Vancouver and recommend them for my clients. Next, make sure you work with a realtor to assist you in your home search. If you don't know already, the rules in BC changed nearly 2 years ago now, and every buyer must work with their own agent. A listing agent can no longer work for both the seller and the buyer. It costs you nothing as a buyer to work with a real estate agent, and it will save you a ton of time and money when purchasing a home. And finally, be ready to act when the opportunity presents itself. Sometimes this can happen almost immediately for a buyer, and they tend to panic somewhat, thinking, surely it can't happen this quickly and this easily. Well, yes, sometimes it can. And if you have prepared well, you and your agent can spring into action. When you're out looking for a home, knowledge is key. And the SnapStats market reports are a great way to arm yourself with a ton of knowledge about your market area. To download the full reports for either the Metro Vancouver area or the Greater Vancouver area, simply click on the images below. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, down in the description below is a link to a sample report. So go ahead, click on that, review it, and if you think it's something of value, and trust me, you're going to love these reports, then you can simply fill out your name and email address to start receiving those reports monthly. What's coming? You may have heard of a little thing called the coronavirus kicking up a stir worldwide. Well, this is having a ripple effect on the bond market, which in turn affects fixed-term interest rates. If you thought interest rates were low a month ago, they're probably lower right now, which is another reason, if you are out looking for a home, to get yourself pre-approved and get that rate hold locked in for the next 90 to 120 days. A piece of technology that I'm utilizing now to make your home selling and buying experience a smoother one is an app called Centric. Centric is an app that allows you to catalog everything in your home and is the one place to turn for everything that you need to know about your home. I've been using Centric for almost a year now and have been providing and recommending it to all my clients. And people are thrilled when they discover this app and what it can do. They're also thrilled that they can finally get rid of every single paper manual in their home. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail about what Centric can do in this video because a few weeks ago, I shot an in-depth video about Centric. And if you're curious about it, trust me, you're going to love it. Check out the video here. I'm Craig Veroni with RE/MAX Masters Realty. I'm your local real estate agent here in Vancouver, BC. If you're moving or thinking of moving to the Metro Vancouver area and you want to know more about specific neighborhoods, I have shot a ton of neighborhood videos around Metro Vancouver and will be shooting many more in the upcoming months. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. That's a wrap, folks. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if so, would you do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like? And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next month, and remember, this is where you live, love, own Vancouver.